Hello everyone, my name is Chrissy Dos Santos, and today I will be talking to you about my passion. My passion is social emotional learning in cooperation with CAS. Now before I dive into what it all means, I want to tell you how I was able to pinpoint my passion and then build on it. Today I'm enrolled in the International Baccalaureate program at Carrollwood Day School. Now what does that mean? That means that I can't get my IB diploma and I can't graduate if I don't get a total of 150 hours of community service completed. But it's not just community service. It pertains to three main categories: creativity, action, and service. So imagine my reaction when I was told that I had to complete 150 hours to get my IB diploma. I was devastated. So after I stopped feeling sorry for myself and I started to think of the different things that I could do, I thought, okay, what's something creative that I could do? Maybe something artsy that involves my community. Okay, that's easy. What about action? I said maybe I could run a 5K or a marathon, something for a cause. That's easy too. What about service? I thought, my God, this is Tampa. You have so many different places that you can go and volunteer at. But I didn't want to just volunteer here and there. I wanted it to be special. I wanted a place where I could express myself through volunteering and go on a journey. Luckily, I was able to find Frameworks of Tampa Bay. Now, what Frameworks does is they hold a different program called Teens in Action, the one that I'm typically involved in. And what we do is we teach social emotional learning to teens in our communities. Then we send them off into our communities to volunteer so that they're able to improve their emotional intelligence. So what is social emotional learning and what is emotional intelligence? Well, SEL stands for social emotional learning. It's composed of 5 different categories: social awareness, social management, responsible decision-making, self-management, and relationship skills. And what is emotional intelligence? It's kind of like your emotional IQ. It's how you're able to identify and manage your emotions in order to work effectively with others. So now I'm going to tell you how I was able to incorporate social emotional learning with creativity, action, and service. First off, creativity. Now, at Frameworks, what I do is I help plan fundraisers. I help plan, make lessons, and different activities that we can do. But my favorite part about creativity is being a leader, because I'm over here breaking the ice between people who don't want to get to know each other and don't even know each other at all. So how do I do this? I send them off on a 2-day ropes course so that they're able to get to know each other. Now, the ropes course is divided into different sections, and each phase of that ropes course needs to be completed by the team, or else you have to restart that phase. No one wants to restart that phase, okay? So we all have to problem solve through a creative manner in order to make sure that no one falls and no one fails in the ropes course. The second part of CAS is action. Now with Frameworks, I'm able to work with a bunch of different organizations, from the Spring to the Red Cross to Glazier's Children's Museum. Now I've been involved at Glazier's Children's Museum, where I was able to interact with children through simulations and experiments in order to teach them the core subjects that they're going to be learning at school. I have worked with Habitat for Humanity, building and painting and landscaping houses for families that are needy but are constantly trying to get on their feet. Now I'm at Teen Corp. Now, what does that mean? That means that I have to go every single Tuesday with my group of volunteers, and we volunteer at a courthouse with real judges and attorneys, and we work on real cases. And the cases involve minors and crimes that they've committed. So if they complete Teen Court, if they complete that program, everything that they did with that crime is no longer valuable. It's not going to be on the record. So it's their second chance. And we sentence them to anger management courses, We sentence them to the SEL program, different things that they can do in order to improve their communities instead of declining it. The third aspect of CAS is service. Every single month, Frameworks has a monthly workshop where I'm able to teach social emotional learning skills in order to improve their emotional intelligence. So how do I do this? I teach them the 5 categories. Self-management, so knowing and identifying your emotions and being able to translate them into something positive. Then there's self-awareness, knowing your emotions and knowing how it can affect other people. Then there's social awareness, meaning understanding and empathizing with others. I teach them relationship skills, meaning that they have to go into any environment that they're in, especially their work sites, their volunteering sites, and they have to make positive relationships with everyone around them. Then I teach them about responsible decision making, and they have to make positive decisions on a personal and on a social level in order to improve themselves and improve the people around them. So I teach them that SEL, social emotional learning, not only prevents violence, but promotes peace. Now, I leave you with this. If it were not for CAS, I would have probably not been on this stage today. I wouldn't be in front of you. I wouldn't be the person who I am. I would have never been able to express myself through volunteering. But most of all, I would have never been able to accomplish 600 hours of community service in my high school career. That's 4 times the 150-hour requirement. Through my efforts, I have been able to obtain the Head and Heart Award from Frameworks of Tampa Bay. I have been able to win the WEDU Award Rising Star by PBS. And I have been able to win the Congressional Award Medal. Most importantly, if it were not for CAS, I would have never found my passion for social emotional learning in cooperation with CAS. Thank you.